Okay, so welcome back, coders. So our next topic is we continue with the last topic, the linked list applications, and today we are going to add two very large integer number with the help of linked list. Okay, so let's start the topic. So first we will discuss the logic behind it, and how the integer number will be stored into a linked list. Okay. Then we create two linked lists so that we have two different integers having a very large number of digits, and then we will add them these both linked list into a single linked list, and finally we calculate the answers. Okay, so if we have to store a very large integers, okay, so for example an integer having digits 2 3 6 9 5 4 8 7 9 2 5. Okay, so this is a very large integer number. Okay, and we have another integer, for example 1 3 9 6 5 2 7 592. Okay, so this one is the another integer, so we can see like this one is as number one and this one is as number two. Okay, and now we have to add them. Okay, so if we see the normal C programming or the other languages, then such type of number is not possible to store into a simple variables. Okay, so in that case, what we can do, so we will use here the concept of linked list, and these all digits will be stored as a linked list. Okay, so for example, if I have to store the first number like this number, then in system we can store this in a sequence of linked list like 2, then it connected with 3, okay, then it connects with 6, then it connects with 9, then 5, 4, 8, okay, and so on. Okay, so now it goes up to this, and the another is also connected with 1, then we have 3, then we have 9, okay, then we have 5, and so on. Okay, so we have to add these both number. Okay, and if we have to add these number, then definitely we have to use another linked list. Okay, so the other linked list is simply used to add these number. Okay, so how that can be possible? So if we normal see like any number, if we have 3256 and we have 9276. Okay, so we can simply start addition from the last digit. Okay, so what we can use here, so we will add like 6 plus 6 12, then the carry will be 1, then 7 5 12 plus 1 13, then the carry will be 1, then 2 plus 2 plus 1 5 is there, and 9 plus 3 12 is there. Okay, so this one is a simple addition process. Okay, so if we talk about the linked list, then this number is represented like this. Okay, like 23695. So when we have to add these both number, then first what we have to do, because the addition process will be started from the last. So in that case, first what we will do, so first we will reverse these linked list. Okay, so reverse list, or we can say the reverse both list, reverse list 1, then reverse list 2. Okay, then we will add the digit by digit. Okay, so if I take the this simple example, okay, and I will also remove one digit, like the number that have a number of larger digits from another one. Okay, so for that I'm going to take another example, because there is also a chance like it is not possible like in every cases the both number have same number of digits. Okay, so in that case, for example, first we have 4 3 6 5, and the another have only, we have to add only 12. Okay, so in that case, what is the process? So the process is very simple, like 4 3 6 5 and 0 0 1 2. Okay, we have to add like this. So in this case, first we have to reverse them. Okay, so if I reverse this number into linked list, like first we have to store into linked list. So the linked list that contain 4, then 3, then 6, and at lastly the 5 and the null value. So the second linked list is 1 1, then 2, and there is a null symbol. Okay, so now if we reverse them, then now the first list becomes 5 6 3 and 4. Okay, so these all are connected with each other, and the second one is 2 and 1. Okay, so what we will do here, so we will first put a pointer, like the p1 is here and p2 is here. Okay, and then we will initially create another variable that is called c, like the carry. Okay, so we will add these two, like 5 plus 2, so that is 7, so the carry value is initially 0. Then 6 plus 1, so now it becomes 8, so the carry is again 0. And then these because this one have to end. Okay, so that means the same value is here, like 3 and 4 is there. Okay, so if we have answer like this, then we will again reverse it. Like if we reverse like 4 3 8 7, so this one is the our answer. Okay, so here you can see that after addition of these two numbers, like 4 3 6 5, and if I add it with this, then the result will be 7 7 3 4. Okay, okay, this one, this will be the 7, sorry. So the resulting will be 4 4 4 3 7 7. So we can see like this one is same as the normal addition. Okay, so if we talk about the process, like what are the ways to add, or we can say the algorithm, then first what we will do, so first we will reverse, like reverse the both list. Okay, okay, let me type this because the handwriting is not too good of mine. So in first case, what we'll do here, so first reverse the both list that represent the linked list, that represents the integer, or we can say the large integer number. Okay, in second options, add digit by digit, then append into another list. Okay, the third is what? If any list reached to end, then assume other digits as 0 and perform the same operation until both list reaches to end. Okay, and at last, after the termination of loop, use the uh, carry value to final list or the sum list. Okay, so this becomes our basic idea behind it. Okay, so we will use the same logic, like this logic. With the help of this logic, we will do the process. Okay, so if we talk about like the addition of linked list, then the reverse method, and then finally addition of these two large numbers. So for that, I'm going to use the same logic that I have used into the polynomials. Okay, so I have to change a little bit into there. So first I'm going to take the example of polynomial C. Okay, so let me erase the all data from here, and I'm going to simply save this, like save as, and here I'm going to change it to large number and. Okay, so if we talk about the addition process, then in this case, like the each node have only one variable, so that's why I have uses here the value part only, so the value is there. Okay, okay, so let me take the value, and the next one will be the address of next pointer. Okay, so for show, we do not require these all things because we have to only print the list. Okay, so I can see, I can write here the like printf, the number is. So that will be represented by this particular linked list. Okay, so for that, I just use while start not equals to null. Okay, this one is used to just to show all the digits of the number. Okay, so I'm just going to print percent %b, comma, start of value, and then start equals to start of next. Okay, so this will print the complete list, the complete number. Okay, so now add node, we can change it to add digit. Okay, so if we take any data, okay, I'm going to take some value also, int value. Okay, so we do not require this. I have created a node here. First I create the node. Okay, then that node have value, and in value I have stored the value part, and then the next part should be null. Okay, so now if the next part is null, if the start is null, then it just return the new node. Okay, otherwise it adds to at last the new node values. Okay, so this by this way we are going to take two numbers, the very large numbers. So let me show the working of simple storing of number like num1. Okay, and num1 initially I've taken the 0, then I used here add digit may, and here num equals to add digit, and I'm going to pass here num1 comma 2. Okay, so I have added some digits here. So these digits have some random numbers, 2, 5, 9. Okay, so these will contain only the single digits. Okay, because we are representing the each digits one by one. Okay, so this one is our first number. Okay, so if I show this value like the show, if I pass the num1, then it should show the first number. Okay, so now the number should be, if I have taken the examples, then number should be our a number that start with 2, 4, 2, 5, 9, 6, 5, 4. Okay, so you can clearly see here like we have the same data like 2, 4, 2, 5, 9, 6, 5, 4. So this one is our first large number. Okay, we you can add any number of digits. Okay, so same way We are going to add any another digits also, like any other number also, because for the sum part at this we need two number. Okay, and the another will store there the value parts like their additions. Okay, so the first mandatory thing is that first we have to reverse this list. Okay, so to reverse a linked list, we are going to create a simple function that will return the reverse of this linked list. Okay, and how that can be possible. So let me code that. So first I remove all these things from here, and now we are going to reverse a linked list. Okay, so the return type will be node asterisk, and it will return the reverse list. Okay, so node asterisk start. Okay, so the reverse process, if we talk about the reverse process, then reverse process is simplest one, like what we are doing here. There are a number of techniques to reverse any linked list. So we are going to use the simplest one. Okay. So if we have like any four any four node into a linked list, okay, and we are going to reverse them. So 5, 9, or for example, 6. Okay, and this one is no. Okay, so what we are going to use, we pick this node, like we pick this node, okay, and move to another node, like Q. The Q is the next node, okay. Then what we can do here, the Q, the 4 becomes the last node of the reverse list. Like at finally we have 4 here, okay. Because if in this linked list, if the 4 is the first node, then in the reverse, the 4 becomes the last node. Okay. And then what we will do here, so this 4 contains the before 4. What we have? Before 4, we have the 5. So the 5 will be connected here. Then the 9 will be connected here, like this. Okay. And the 6 will be connected here, like 6 there. This. So now this becomes the reverse part. Okay. So how we can do that? So for that, we will first put two pointers. Okay, like the Q is there. Okay, and P. So the P and Q, the Q is just next to the P. Okay, so if I take here, if I created here node, let me. If I taken here node as to reverse. Okay, and reverse equals to null. Okay, and what we are going to do, we just take one by one number from first list, and we will add it into the reverse as a beginning. Okay, so that will do the same topic, that will do the same logics. Okay, so here we start from the start and goes up to last. So the start not equals to null. Okay, and at first if the reverse is null, then if reverse equals to null, then we simply put reverse equals to start, and start equals to start of next, and reverse of next equals to null. If this one is not, like the reverse is already is there, okay, if reverse is already there, then we will just follow the syntax, like we can use, we will create a temp equals to start, and we move start to next, start to next, and now the temp of next will be stored by the reverse, and finally the reverse equals to temp. Okay, so with this with the help of this, we can reverse, like we can added all the nodes of first linked list into this reverse and before beginning. Okay, so here the finally our the final list, I'm going to return this. So I return the reverse. Okay. So now if we have to see the reverse version of this list, then we can use the same logic. So first we call the reverse, then with the help of reverse, we can print them and we can find out whether it is reversing the list or not. Okay. So this one is num1. Here I'm going to num1 equals to just reverse the list and I passed the num1. Okay. And then I just put it as show, like it should return the reverse of this number. Okay. So let me check. Otherwise, I have to debug the code. Okay. So the 45695242. Okay. So this one is the our reverse. Okay. So our reverse is ready now. We can use the same logic. Okay. So if we have two numbers, like the first number 2425965, and I'm going to take another number, I will say, okay. So for another number, I uses now asterisk num2 equals to again null, okay. And the final answer node sum that stores the sum value, sum equals to null, okay. Is So here I'm going to add the num2. So num2 equals to add digit, and here I'm pass the num2 comma like 3. Okay. So I'm copy this into 5 digits. Okay. So the first number is 8 digit and second number is we are going to create 6 digits. Okay. 336. Okay. And I added here 1, 3, 2, then 9, 8 and 7. Okay. So this one is our another number. Okay. And for num2, I just show here first number and then I call it the num2 here also. So it will just show the num2. Okay. And here we are going to print the reverse. Show num2. Show num2. Okay. So now if we print these, then the first it will show the complete number and then second task it show the reverse. So the 2425965 that is written by 2425964 and the second number 132987 132987 that is returned. Okay, let me okay, I passed here num2. Okay, so I have to reverse that also. So num2 equals to reverse list and then I pass the number. Okay. So now if I print the both number, then the second thing, it will return the return part. It will use the reverse part. So 789231. Okay. So now we have reverse both numbers and now we will do the addition process. Okay. So for addition process, the logic is simple, like we have to take two numbers and then it will return the addition of both number. Okay. So for that, I'm going to create a function like node sum, node and sum addition. Okay. And it will use node asterisk num1 comma node asterisk num2. Okay. So I have taken two number and here I have just used a temp, or we can say the add part, that is by default null. Okay. And a carry value because initially the carry will be 0. Okay, because we are going to add each and every digits, so by default we have taken the carry 0, and then we will execute the loop like till num1 not equals to null, or num2 not equals to null. Okay, so if any of them is not null, then this loop will execute. Okay, so here first we take the two value, like we have to add them and then update the carry, then we have to add into the uh, this number. Okay, so to add this number we can use the same like add digit also. Okay, so here what we are going to use, I'm just taking the final sum. Okay, the sum equals to num1. Okay, so initially I'll take s equals to 0. Okay, then I'll check if num1 not equals to null, because any one of having the less number of digits, then each first reach to the null value. So that's why I have taken, and here I use s plus equals to num1 of value. Okay, and then move num1 equals to num1 of next. Okay, then if num2 not equals to null, then I'll use the s plus equals to num2 of val, and num2 equals to num2 of next. Okay, so the final sum will be now sum plus equals to like s plus equals to carry. So initially the carry is 0. Now we can update the carry. So the now carry becomes sum mod 10. Okay, because if the value of s is greater than 10, then the carry will be forwarded. So that's why I updated the carry, and the sum will be sum divided by 10. Okay, so these two values, now we have to add this into the addition part. So for that I uses here add equals to add visit, and here I have used the add comma plus the final sum value. Okay, so once it terminates, like if both digits will be ended with terminated, then after breaking of this we have to add the final number, the final carry. Okay, so if carry is greater than 0, then we have to forward this carry into add. So the add digit is now becomes add comma carry. Okay, and then we can simply return the add. Okay, so we are going to add these numbers and then we will match with our answer, whether the answer is matching or not. So let me clear all this, and I'm going to take these two numbers. Okay, so our number is 2 4 5 2 4 2 2 4 2 2 4 2 5 9 6 5 4 2 4 2 5 9 6 5 4, and the another is 7 8 9 2 3 1 0 0. Okay, so if I add them, then 7 4 11 14 16 12 9. Okay. Then 3, 4, 2. Okay. So our answer should be this. Okay. But we are reversing them. So we have got the reverse value like 1, 4, 6, 2, 9, 3, 4, 2. So the final, when we got the answer, the finally when we got the answer, then that answer should also be reversed. Okay. So I just here using the sum. So for that I'm taking the sum equals to addition of num1 comma num2. Okay. Then I reverse it, reverse list sum. Okay. And that contain that will store into the sum also. And then now we print the value. Okay. Like the show the sum. Okay. So let me check what is happening here. Okay, so I think something is wrong here. 4, 5, 6, 9. The answer is our 700102111. It's not correct. So I have to debug the code like what is going here. Some addition num1 num2. Okay, so for to debug that, we can print the value of s every time. Okay, if the carry, we have to put carry in forward direction. Okay, so this should be S and that should be carry. Because if we are adding any two number like 4 plus 7, if we will add 4 plus 7, now it becomes 4 plus 7, leave it, 5 plus 8. Okay, so now it becomes 13. So we have to put 3 here. Okay, and the 1 will be carried out. Okay, so if I put here the mod 10, so that will return 3. So the 3 will be here. Okay, the 3 is here because the 3 will keep here. Okay, and the carry will be moved forward. So the 13 by 10, that is 1. So 1 will be passed to the next carry. Okay. So that should be, there were some mistakes there. So that is the main reason. That's why I'm going to start the debugging process. Okay. So now we can see here like 2, 4, 3. Then there is some also issue like 1. So the carry is not passing to carry is 0. And in first case, the carry, okay, so this should be first because it converted to, it decreased the value. So every time the carry becomes 0. So 24392641. This one is the correct answer. Okay. So you can follow this tutorial. Okay. You can follow this logic like what we are doing here. So first we reverse the list, then we find the additions, then at final answer we can again reverse and then we got the sum. Okay, so there is no any stack use and we do not use any other data structure except linked list. So this program is totally built up with the help of linked list. Okay, so if you see other tutorials, then you can see like they have put it some stack also, they can use the recursions, but in that case the stack memory is also utilized. Okay, and if we talk about the time complexity, so the time complexity should be the maximum length of these two numbers. Okay, because the time complexity is given by this addition and this addition will depends on the loop. Okay, so the loop maximum time it will execute which number have larger number of digits. Okay, so that's all for today. Okay, so this one is the disclaimer, and thank you very much. We will meet into the next topic.